In the previous segments, I've talked about positive indifference, and I've also talked about the societal fear of loss that employers love for you to participate in because it saves them money and puts more money in their pocket. In this segment, I really want to talk about how it is that we find ourselves in a place where we are unemployed, where we're in between jobs. I'm not even sure that it matters. Now, if you told the boss to, go jump in a really deep lake with some lead shoes or something like that, right? Well, then, there's going to be a justifiable reaction to that. But I think that we as human beings, especially in America, I would think anywhere else really, but especially in America, we attach so much emotion to our profession that when we are in between jobs, we are suddenly less than. We are less than because we're in between occupations. Folks, listen, whether you're working or you're not working does not change your value at all. The only thing it changes is what you do from 9 to 5 or 7 to 3 or, if you're working afternoons, whatever it is. It does not change your value at all. And this is something that we have to focus on from a conscious standpoint. At no time should we allow ourselves to become the victim of our inappropriate, inaccurate perspectives, which society has, built in. American society is based on you get up, you go to work for someone else. Okay, so be it. But when I'm in between jobs, I am not nothing. I am not less than. I'm just in between jobs. There's going to be another job and probably a better job. So remember, folks, your value has not changed at all. Not at all. You are still the same person with the same skill set or experience or wisdom or talent or whatever that you were when you were employed the last time. Same. The difference is our perspective during this transitional period. We can either become emotionally distraught and confused and overwhelmed by it, or we can view it through positive indifference. Because whether we're positive or we're negative or we're emotionally distraught or we're, incredibly fearful, this period of time is upon us. So we have a choice. Our participation during this period of time is a choice. That's the type of participation that we choose to use is a choice. I spoke in a previous segment about the more I want something, the less chance there is that I'm going to get it in a timely manner. In other words, it just takes its sweet time to get to me, if it comes at all. And so remember your value, remember your experiences, remember the things that you have done professionally to get you to here. Just because you're in between jobs does not mean you're a loser at all. It just means you're in between jobs, right? Most of us have an awfully long way to go in this thing called life, and there's going to be quite a few jobs between now and then. And so becoming, overwhelmingly fearful or insecure or forgetting about our value or reducing the amount of attention we pay to our value is a liability, folks. It's a liability. It's like putting our hand on a table and smashing it with a hammer. Nobody in their right mind is going to do that ever. And yet when we're in between jobs, we suddenly are less than. You are not less than. So be courageous be deliberate, be positive, and once your job is done, you've done the interviews, you've done the online application or whatever it is. Once you've done all that, let it go. Move on to the next, because I'm telling you, positive indifference works. I've seen it over and over and over again, not only in my life, but in the lives of the people that I work with. I'm telling you, folks, this works. And it's a lot more fun, literally. I mean, you go from one interview a month to 30 in a week. Positive indifference. And remember your value, because you are valuable. This is Keith Kale.